Hello everyone and welcome to GilBroz gaming channel. I am the Dude and we're about to play Ark Survival Evolved, and we're back at Dude's Taming Ranch where we're going to be looking at taming the Ichthyosaurus, or the dolphin. I think I've probably butchered the name of it. So we're going to be looking over in the shallow waters and we'll be right back. Okay, right, we found a nice little level 20 Ichthyosaurus. Yep. Dolphin. What we're going to be doing to tame this is a passive tame, guys, so you can use meat. As you can see, if I get the special spyglass, super spyglass on it, we can use our simple kibble, which we're going to be using, or you can use any of the meats. So you can use your cooked meat, raw meat. Raw meat seems to do pretty good, but you can use your prime or raw mutton as well. So let's get ourselves in the water. Now you've got to be careful when you're taming these guys, because they usually cohabitate the water with some predators. But the key thing about taming these, they will come to you. You see it's gone red. But because we've put the kibble in our last inventory slot, we can now feed it. So we'll do that. That took one kibble. And we've got another one coming in as well. Now these don't produce... Crikey. Crikey, they're coming. So let's get a saddle on this bad boy, and I'll show you the benefits of having a dolphin. Okay, as you can see, the amount of speed these things have, that we've tamed a really, really low level one. Like, you don't want to go this low. If you're going to get one that's a bit better. But you can see, this is going to give us access to the whole sea. How easy it is to tame. At a low level, that is. High levels, you might get issues with them trying to swim away from you while you're feeding them. I recommend using the kibble to make it as fast as possible. You can see we're getting other ones come up to us. They love it. So they will butt up against your tamed dinosaurs, so it could be useful to take one with you. If I was to probably grab these quite simply, but we're not going to. That's for another day. You can see the sharks are trying to come over. So, the main use for this, we can go as far as we want in the sea. Essentially, I don't have a scuba tank on, but look how fast we can go. Okay, so we can get down to any of these levels and deal damage to them. They're going to be really good for taming, guys. So let me show you what I mean. Because we can use our crossbow on the back of our dolphin, we can now go... Blimey, you've got a lot of buddies. We can now go and tame things underwater that would usually run away. Or not. But we can use our crossbow. You see? And we'll be able to knock that out. Megalodons are torpor tame, so you have got to knock them out. And we're not going to have any issues doing it, because these dolphins are about the fastest thing in the sea. So you can see we can easily deal with that. Let's put that away. We can outrun any predator, so they're good for like a little getaway vehicle under the ocean. We could go and gather fish if we wanted to, and make it a bit easier for us to get some fish meat to them. Use them in their little attack. I think if I can hit it. It's not the easiest thing to hit. There we go. So we killed one. Now we've got to try and eat his little body. There we go. So we can get our raw fish meat, which we can use in some of our kibbles. So this is going to make it, I say, easier. It's not particularly easier, but hey. Now, one thing I like to do, you want to be getting the health, you can get the carry weight up if you want to travel across the sea. You can actually increase the movement speed, which is one thing I would probably do on these. You can get around. If we had a scuba tank on, we could also go down and deal with some of these, what sits down here. We compete with pearl collection with the anglerfish, because these things here, the Eurotripsy, we don't actually take torpor damage. I need to get out of it. on the back of a dolphin, we take no torpor damage, so we can fight those things and gather the black pearls from them quite effectively. So that's why these are going to be used for early. Like you say, they're not. I can outrun anything in here. It's not an issue as long as you see it coming. If you've got your super spyglass on like I have, you can see it all. If you haven't, you might get caught short here and there. But it's going to be really handy at taming your water creatures. They eat meat, so you've got to remember to feed it. Obviously, you can go around just feeding on these little fish, but they're not the easiest things to hit. Lovely. So, to tame them, we could tame this one. See, it's going to be attracted to our little tame here. It's a level 25. What we got? Oh, a male would be handy though, wouldn't it? Another female. There's a male. What we'll do then is we'll tame it, because at some point we're going to want to breed it. So let's feed this. As you can see, this one's a much higher level, and one kibble took it almost halfway. So come here, you. We'd have to follow it around, which you totally can do. If you got scuba gear, you're laughing. But what I recommend doing is put on your tracker so you'll know which one's which. We can jump back in. Oi! Don't be like this. Man, don't be like... I can't swim fast. Now you can do it on a raft, although I wouldn't recommend it. Because if you get a boat eater come out at you, that's going to suck. Right, here. Let's get a low level one, and then you can just do it on the back of this. You'll get away from anything else. Scare it into the shallow waters. Maybe it'll get stuck on the land. There we go. We've just given it a second one. Don't you stay there, little one. You stay there. I want to feed you one more. So these are a gestation. So most of our creatures we've tamed so far have been like eggs. These are going to be gestation, so they will get pregnant, they will take time to raise, and you will need a water pen to do so. But there's another thing I'll cover in future videos. Now, to make a Ichthyosaurus, we'll call it that, a dolphin saddle, you're going to need to be at level 13. It's going to take 8 engram points. You need 50 fibre, 8 flint, 55 hide, 10 raw metal, and 20 wood. So it's quite a cheap one again, guys. But that is the dolphin, guys. These are brilliant. One of my favourite creatures in the sea. I like to be able to move nice and fast. If you want to get down to get the ambergris, you could use these. You can escape anything. And obviously we're going to be using one to tame a megalodon going forward, guys. That is going to be one of our sea creatures we tame. And we're going to pull these up now. I'll put these away for when they become in handy for taming the megalodon. Excellent. Well, that's our first meteor. Wow. Excellent, guys. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave that video here. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it or learned anything useful, drop us a thumbs up, subscribe, head over to the Discord. You can come and join the server. Now, it is a PvP server, but it's no offline raid, so I'll give you that little chance. We will be running the server until the end of 2025, so head on over there, come and play with us, and leave Dude's Island there. Excellent. Alright, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. The Dude is out.